Cameron? Did he ever make that for Khaled when he was signed with Khaled? What made them project $5 million for Vado?
All right, well, before y'all get to that, I didn't want to say anything yesterday because everybody knew who this man was, but who is Vado? Because I thought y'all was mistaking Vito's name for Vado.
Who is Vito?
Vito is a singer. Don't play with him. Put some respect on it. But no, Vito is really a good singer. He be with Eric Bellinger and all them.
Like, he be going viral online. I know
all the time. I love Vito the singer. And he on Tank R&B Money album and all that.
Okay.
You would enjoy him.
But when you say
Vado is a rapper from New York.
You should have pulled up some of his old records.
Because I didn't know that Mary J. Blige had artists, and I didn't know
Me neither.
that I didn't never heard of Vado.
I'll get you a Vado song that you could listen to. Actually, he has one with Mary J. Blige, which is we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So according to Misa Hilton, she says when you calculate the numbers, Vado was writing for 2 Mary J. Blige albums as well as 2 tours that he was promised that he was going to go on with her that are now not happening, allegedly. So Misa says Mary J. Blige removed all of this allegedly, and the number, the $5 million, is not for her from them anticipating album sales. And it's not because they were supporting her label. It's because he's a super creative writer, vocal producer, and ghostwriter. And the song, for instance, that he has with Mary J. Blige, the Still Believe in Love song, went 10 weeks #1 on the chart. So basically, she's saying that like there were things happening. Like he was supposed to be on tour, which would have equaled bookings, and he has like writings and different things that he's been doing and was doing that he can't do anymore because allegedly Mary J is like, no, because you didn't come over to this side.
I appreciate all that information, but it still don't answer my question. Did he ever make $5 million for Cameron? Did he ever make $5 million for Khaled? What made him think he could make $5 million? Now, I do agree that if he is stuck in a contract that he shouldn't be in anymore, and Mary is the reason for that, then Mary should let him out the contract. That I agree with.
Yes. And you know, Misa also wanted to make it clear that her and Mary J. Blige and their friendship of over 30 years did not end or fall out or wherever it is right now because of Vado. And she did not file this lawsuit just because she's upset that they're no longer friends. To Charlamagne's point, it was about the business and it was about the contract and it wasn't honored. And, you know, if it was the other way around where he had a contract he was supposed to honor with Mary J. Blige or whatever, and he did not do that, they could have taken legal action as well. So, you know, that she just wanted to clear that up.
They say it's no permanent friends and enemies when it comes to business. But what if you were already friends?
Yeah.
It's easy to say that when people you're not really dealing with, but when you're actually friends with a person, is it?
Yeah, it definitely can mess up.
It's difficult.
Relationships is definitely difficult. Yeah.
I prefer not to do business with friends.
With friends.
Yeah, and if I do
or
it,
family.
I'd rather be like standoff. Like maybe I'm just like, I don't know, something, because it gets a little tricky. But she also wanted to clarify the timeline on when they fell out. She says that she said it's been a year that they have not spoken. And again, she doesn't really know the exact reason why, but there's a ton of different things that have happened within that year. She said, Jess, she heard you say that you saw them at the Strength of a Woman content in 2024. And she wanted to make it clear. She alleges that during that time, Mary J. Blige wasn't even speaking to her because she released, a collaboration of her own. What's wrong?
Relax, Jeff.
No, because it's so much going on, and I didn't realize that she would talk directly to me while all this is happening. But okay, people be listening. All right.
Yeah, I think she just wants to clear things up because even though
I didn't realize that they weren't speaking. They literally sat on a panel together. But you know what? We don't know what's happening, right? That's just another example. If you don't know what people are really going through behind closed doors, because I swear, like it seemed like everything was fine. Like they were in the same rooms, we were behind stage together. And no, Murray not supposed to be like, oh, I don't like that bitch. And Misa not supposed to be like, I don't like, it wasn't giving that energy. And these are two women that know how to govern themselves with or without drama,
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you who don't give a damn about none of this.
Who?
Mary Jane Blige.
I know.
Okay? You do that video that you sent me yesterday with Mary on stage, and Mary just like, man, sing the damn song so I can get up out here. If you think Mary care about any of this, you out your damn mind.
That's why I ain't got nothing from that side. I've been trying, y'all.
Mary's so sick
Her
of
middle
this.
name is Jane?
No, I don't think.
I was about to say that's
What is
so
Mary's
perfect.
middle name?
Mary Jane Blige.
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's see what that J stands for. I can't believe we don't know this yet.
Yeah, I know. I never thought about it.
Or no, I never heard nobody ask that before. What is the J? Because you know how Weezy F, he changed the F is for something different every song. But
It does stand for Jane.
Mary Jane Blige.
Yes.
Okay.
I knew that.
So perfect.
I like that.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah.
that is the update there. But yeah, the lawsuit is still ongoing, but she did want to clear up those few things. Basically, she said, stop playing with, artists and creatives, Charlamagne, because you don't know what's in their pockets.
I know it's not, but that's why I'm asking the question.
But you know what? You know one
That's
thing?
why I asked.
Did the guy say anything yet?
No.
Vado, this is nothing
Vado didn't
personal
say
to Vado.
anything.
Vado's always been a cool, solid individual. I'm just speaking
sure
from
he
a
has.
business perspective. When I'm thinking about the business, so I think about Cam, I think about Khaled. Did he ever make Cam $5 million? Did he ever make Khaled $5 million? So what would make them feel like? Why would they project that he could make them $5 million? I'm just asking. That's why I'm asking. I'm asking questions.
Well, do we have a song?
You still ain't got nothing in the system.
Because I want to identify Vado's
The
voice.
Mary J. Blige song that Vado is on.
Because I may have
we
heard
should-
it. You know how you hear something you don't even know, you don't put the name to the face, or you don't know the name.
And that's why it sucks to be an artist, because you've been mentioning Vado for the last 3 days, but not one goddamn record played.
Yeah, and then he ain't
Not even
say
an
nothing.
old record.
I know. Let me see. Well, we don't have none?
I'm
In
not the
queue?
DJ.
Okay,
I'm just sitting here.
I'm
Talking
really
about
filling
in
in
the
for envy. I don't know.
Thank you for the latest with Lauren.
Thank
Lauren.
you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I mean, sorry.
See?
Now I did.
See? That's your damn
Sorry,
problem right there.
I didn't mean to do that. No, because that stressed me out. You want me to scratch too? I'm just sitting here.
Come on, get with it.
We got front page news coming up next with Morgan Woods. It's The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
That's me, driving through the country. New vacation home, newly expanded business. I know what you're thinking. This only happens in dreams. Actually, it happened for me with help from a Wells Fargo Premier team.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Well, this morning, Oakland police trying to connect the dots after yet another smash and grab at a local convenience store.
Today in the Bates, Chris Sanchez joins us live from the newsroom this morning. Chris, for one of those stores, this wasn't the first time they were hit.
Oh, good morning to you, Marcus and Laura. This marks twice in about 24 hours that the same convenience store was targeted by thieves. But Oakland police are investigating 8 in total in just the last couple of days. Now, this is the 7-Eleven store on Grand Avenue where 5 masked suspects threw a large rock through the glass door in order to get in. Once inside, they swarmed, forcing the clerk to open the register and hand over about $300. That was early this morning, but you see the plywood over the glass in that video, and here's why. The same store was hit yesterday. The same clerk on the job when a different set of thieves plowed through the store, targeting the store's safe. They just drove the car right in. We now know that these are different suspects than this morning because those suspects were arrested yesterday. Now, this surveillance video is from another of the 8 smash and grab stores in Oakland that Oakland police are investigating this week alone. We did talk with a business owner and a manager who point to organized crime, which they say is no good for business.
It's anger, frustration, helplessness. I mean, all of those feelings go through our mind.
Business, already slow, and they happen making more depressed,
So look at this. Oakland police